of the Reserve Championship. I am your host, Shadow Britain, covering for Senna, as he's got a thesis to do, which we completely understand. And joining me, also covering for Adam, Paw Punch, is my fellow GP4 competitor, GP4 admin, and he is the Sonic of the X. The Hawk of the Sonic, as Adam would call him, but prominently known as Sonic Hawk. Sai, how are you doing, mate?
Thanks, Anna. Sorry I jumped in there, but yeah, I'm really excited to do this.
Yeah.
My second time on comms, and
yeah,
I'm really looking forward to this.
Yeah, I think it's been a while since we've had you on comms, and I think it'll be good to see you. It's good to see you back in the comms box. But looking forward to the race tonight.
Yeah, the race is the first thing that I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
There are a couple of drivers that I've brought in from the other leagues that I raced, and yeah, I'm hoping that they do well.
Yeah, exciting stuff. I think the Reserve Championship, even though I haven't watched too much of it, obviously I've commentated on it when in Monza. I think it's a unique championship. I think we've only 5 rounds in already. Well, we've only completed four rounds, which is now the 5th tonight. But it's very exciting racing going on because you have new unproven drivers and past drivers from all 4 divisions who are looking to get their way back into a full-time drive in SFR.
Yeah, talking about past drivers, we've got James Killer who's racing tonight.
Yeah, that is a name. I mean, he was rapid in GP4 last season, and he had some terrible lag luck towards the end of season 5. But anyway, I'm going to get into the standings now. Leading the way, you have SAF1 Quinton on 50 points. Second and just 10 points behind is Luke Bailey, also tied with Ed Williams in 3rd place. And then in 4th place we've got Ibany on 33 and Mason Harrison 5th on 18. 6th place and just 1 point behind is Lewis on 17. And also 1 point behind in 7th is Cod Oliver on 16 points. 8th you've got Nason on 14, followed by Cassidy in 9th on 13 points. And rounding off the top 10 you've got Ryan Van Doom, and A-Lad rounds off the point scorers in 11th place on 6 points, with Sadar, Faith Martínez, pardon me if I mispronounced that, Sadar, Rajib, James Killer, who's yet to take part in this, the Split Dog, and Footy Dog, all yet to take points, although 2 of them have not participated yet, so there is plenty of time for that to change. But nonetheless, we have a near full grid here at Suzuka. It is a challenging circuit in itself, especially in Sector 1. It's so hard to find that get your rhythm right and absolutely nail it. I mean, I'm yet to take part and have a full practice session under my belt. Obviously, I've gotten a few laps in, which is better than nothing. But I think it's all about keeping that car out of trouble. That's going to win you that could potentially get you a really good result. And as we've got 3 cars heading out on track, you've got the Red Bull, 2 Red Bulls, and the MPX are out. The Red Bulls are the first 2 out. Could this be a potential? Well, will it be team organisations like we've seen with the McLarens as PX gave Dolly a tow? But anyway,
to be honest, I think PX debut tonight in the SFR Reserve Championship, and I'm not sure how much Cod Oliver and PX have familiarized themselves, but yeah, I think they'll both be looking out to put their fastest laps in as soon as possible. Suzuka is not one of those tracks where you'll be looking for a tow.
Yeah.
So I think it's a coincidence that what the Red Bulls are out tonight.
Yeah, it looks very good. I think Oliver, now we have Oliver letting the Alfa Romeo of Ed Williams through, heading into the end of sector 2. Hold on, let me get the track guide up. I need to know my corners. I know my corner knowledge around tracks is abysmal. I do apologise for it, but anyway.
I've got my laptop in front of me with the entire map of the players to get the corners.
Yeah. Yeah. Yellow flag in sector 3. Probably a few cars trying to get out of the way of each other. But here comes Ed Williams now, the man second in this tied second actually. Forgive me for that. In the standings, is looking to close down that gap on Quinton, who's leading the way in the championship. And the shocking thing is, oh yeah, he's in. Yeah, false alarm. I was beginning to assume he didn't come in, but anyway, no need to worry about that.
Yeah, I think Ed Williams has already invalidated his lap, so hopefully he'll be saving fuel and going for a run in the next lap.
Yeah, I think that's a wise thing to do. But anyway, no, I don't want to.
And PX is off the track.
Sake. Yeah. Who's gone off?
PX.
Oh dear.
Seems to have used the reset.
Oh, he's gone off! Yeah, I saw. Yeah, you're brilliantly spotted, Si. He's gone off and he's reset. Wait. I don't know if you're allowed to reset, but
I don't think you're allowed to reset.
I'm pretty sure the stewards have a say in this after, but anyway, I think Nathan is kind of. Hold on, let me get the telemetry out. He's saving us, and we've got Oliver who's about to complete his flying lap, heading into the final 2 corners now. Onto the home straight he comes. From turn 18, he has full DRS on, and he goes provisional pole for 132.1, and he's been overthrown by Nathan, who bears it on a 130.0. And Luke Bailey is pole now, 129.7 for Luke Bailey in the Mercedes. As Feared by Gaming goes third. I think he's a newcomer to the reserve championship. I don't know if we've seen him in previous races, but correct me if I'm wrong. But James Killer now goes into 5th place, now into 6th. Kill Bill goes on pole position with a 128.8.
That will be the.
That's a lap going to be the lap to beat. But anyway, here comes the Williams of Mason Harris, who does a 131.4 into P9. He goes, and Quinton goes P3 with 129.7. This could be the battle to watch with Luke and Quinton if they're near each other, because they're obviously top 3 technically, in the top 2 technically, because you've got Quinton leading the way and Nathan and Luke tied with each other in the standings. So it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen heading into the race.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, both of them being tied in the points would be definitely looking to get the edge on the other. So it should be an interesting race. And as we speak, I think A-Lad is on a flying lap.
Oh.
He's now getting through the SS as we speak.
Oh, yeah, brilliantly spotted. Heading in through sector 1, he's nailed that quite solidly. Headed. Oh, he looks wide.
Oh.
That looks wide. That looks like a wide exit. That's got to be a lap invalidation. It doesn't show on the lap invalidations on my screen, but PX goes 4th of a 129.9. Very good lap from the Red Bull.
Just a quick note on PX. PX is very rapid in the quali. So,
yeah.
I mean, I've done a couple of races with him, and he's very, very, very rapid in the quali. His race pace doesn't really seem to match his quali pace, but it will be interesting to see how he follows his ground around Suzuka.
Yeah. it's going to be interesting to see who comes out on top. But I'm going to take a look at... Oh! Mason's gone off. And he's picked up a bit of wing damage from the looks of it.
I'm sure he'll definitely pit in this lap.
Yeah.
And he's like...
Alad had his previous lap invalidated, but he's going to go again, heading into turn 1. Now, heading past turn 2 into the multiple chicanes. This is the place where you really need to find your rhythm and follow your lines and keep it on track. Let's head to the comments.
He's already done, I think, a couple of laps on the top, so I'm really not sure if he'll be able to extract the optimum performance from the top. But still, it will be worthwhile to see where he ends up on the top.
Yeah, very interesting.
For Oliver, really, I don't think that's his mark, the one that he has done.
Here he comes on the out lap. Hi Jordan, how are you, mate? You alright? Lee just updated us and told us it's going to be a dry session. Lee, thank you very much for that. Greatly appreciated.
And Lee's in a Renault. Isn't that fascinating?
Yeah. Adam's in. That's interesting. I don't know whether he genuinely wants to go on comms or he's going to go for a race. I don't know if you do watch this stream.
And Alad does a 129.7.
Oh, good lap from Alad. I'm going to focus on Oliver now, who heads into the final 2 corners. Through the chicane he goes, heading into the home straight, nails the bump perfectly. He has full DRS on. His outlap was a 132.2, but is he going to improve on his best lap? That's something we... I'm about to turn on the game volume on stream, but anyway, don't worry. We're gonna watch Oliver now. He's nailed those chicanes very perfectly. Nailed it quite well. Spit Dog's in the session. Ooh. Here he comes.
10th up on his time.
Yeah.
Oliver.
Brilliantly spotted, Sai. Here he comes. He's gone past the he's gone under the bridge, heading into turn 11 at the hairpin. Beautifully driven there from the Red Bull man, who also got onto the podium in the VRL League today, which he's hoping to build that up on a good result. Forgive me, I know I shouldn't be talking about other leagues on this channel, but would like to point out what Oliver has achieved today and give him a shout. But anyway, here he comes through the fast right-hander, heading towards the end of Sector 3. He's 1.1 seconds up on his best time. Could this be his breakthrough into the 130s?
Or the 129?
Here. There he goes up into the 130.6 mark. Very good lap from Ollie. Yellow flag in Sector 2.
On a separate note, Port Oliver raced in VRL. We both know that.
And Nathan spun! Yeah.
VRL is an associate league of SFR, so there's no harm in that.
Yeah. Appreciate that side. But anyway, here comes Irish. He goes into P12 with a 130.4. And here comes James Killer now. I want to give him a watch, see what he's got in his locker for this upcoming lap. He heads into the home straight, full DRS lock to begin his flying lap. Heading into turn 1 now. You've got to get this right. Yeah, he keeps it on track. Can he keep his composure heading through those the twisty turns, well, the twisty curves as they call them? But anyway, here he comes now through the Dunlop curb, Heading into the Denga curve in turn 8. What is he going to do on his flying lap? What? He's still on an out lap?
Yeah, I was just thinking about the same thing.
He's got 3 years. It doesn't look. It looks as if, I don't know. But anyway, could be a glitch. Don't know. But I'm still gonna keep an eye on him. See what. No, forget that. I mean, I'll wait for him. I'll give him a watch when he properly starts off his lap. But anyway. Irish Potato goes into P6 with a 1:29.6. Very good lap from the Williams man. As Luke Bailey goes into PX goes into P6 with a 1:29.6. But here comes James Killer now. Now to give him a proper watch. Heading into turn 1. Gets past the first turn. Same with turn 2. Now to the S curve in turns 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
He's got a McLaren in front of him.
Yeah, that was Lewis who gets out of the way. Oh, picked up a little bit of dirt heading to the end of. Heading past sector 1, but yeah, well, heading past sector 2, but he's still on sector 2. But anyway, I think in terms of strategy center, that is a good question because I'm yet to do like a full session.
Yeah, this might be a
full practice session on this track, but yeah. I think this could be a good way to learn strategies around here. See what people is going to go on.
On his lap. He's already 1.6 seconds down on his lap. I'm assuming he'll be coming into the pit.
Yeah, he's in the pits.
James Killer wouldn't be happy with that.
No, he's not. But here comes A-Lad now. Heading into the hairpin in turn 11. Now heading into turn 12. Sorry if I'm being a bit lackluster on comms today. I'm just exhausted, but because I've had that VRL race, but I'm still going to step in and take over. As A-Lad gets round the outside of Cole Oliver, who luckily shouldn't interfere with his lap. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he heads into the home straight with full DRS. He goes into third. What effect? What disrupt? What how do you say it? There was no. I don't know why I was concerned about getting effective, because that was one hell of a lap. But anyway, speaking of Cod Oliver, heading into the S curve. And through Dunlop as well. What's his time gonna be? What's he gonna get? What is he going to get through sector 1? He's 5/10 down on his time. He really needs to pick it up if he's to improve on that 15th place. He goes through turn 11 at the hairpin. He's going flat out. Here he is going flat out. He's got to completely nail it at the end of sector 2. Heading towards that fast straight over the bridge. He's about, hold on. He's 7/10 down on his time. This is not looking good for Cod Oliver.
Not at all.
And onto the final corner now. Is he going to improve on his time? No. No, sadly not. He's about 8/10 down, which is a massive shame for Oliver. But here, no, Nate. Oh, what's happened?
In all fairness, I think in Reserve Championship we got drivers of different pace. I mean,
Yeah.
we at SFR have got 4 different divisions. So I don't think he's really at the GP2 Prem pace, but I think his race is not with the GP2 Prem guys. So, and I know Ford Oliver has got a really strong race pace. So I'm really not worried about his P15. I think he'll come through the field as the race starts.
Brilliantly pointed out.
And as we speak, Ed Williams has pushed his lap a notch to a 128.6 to P2, and Kilbill is still maintaining his provisional pole at 128.5.
Yeah, here comes Ed, heading through the end of Sector 2. He's 3/10 up on his time. Could this be the lap that clinches pole position?
He still needs to nail that.
He needs to nail those last 2 corners. What is he going to get? He gets a 128.4. What a lap! He's going to go into pole. It looks like he's going on pole, but it's going to depend on what Spit Dog is going to do. But it doesn't look like he's got no errs on, so I think that should be Ed safe.
Let's not forget that Ed won the previous race at Sochi, so
yeah,
I'm assuming that he's got a brilliant race pace.
Yeah, I think he's looking very strong in the reserves. I think he's got potential to be Prem GP2. Definitely the top 2 divisions, regardless of where he's put. And Irish Potato goes into 6th with a 129.3. He can be happy with that.
And as we speak, the Spit Dog is on a timed lap. I'm not sure if it is in lap or the out lap, but I'm just looking to him to see if he improves on it. On the 129.3 that he has put on.
Yeah, I think it's going to be very interesting to see how this race folds. But I think it's very likely that Spit Dog is going to head into the pit. Yes, he does.
Yes.
And that is the end of quali.
I must say that it's been an exciting quali. I mean, the drivers have been up and down. Maybe they made a few mistakes here and there in their first stint and their second stint, but I think they really put it together in their final stint. And this looks like the provisional separation of divisions, if you ask me. Because Japan is a very Suzuka is a very technical track. I mean, you have to be at the best of your game.
Yeah, I agree with you.
To really nail this track. So yeah, I'm really.
That was a good quali. Interesting. It'll be interesting to see what the race comes. But I'm going to do a full rundown of the grid before we get this started. But anyway, Ed goes pole for 128.4, closely followed by Kill Bill. 3rd is Quinton, the championship leader. 4th is Luke Bailey. 5th, the Spit Dog. 6th, Irish Potato. 7th, A-Lad. 8th, Cassidy. 9th, Feared by Gaming. 10th, Lewis. 11th, PX. 12th, James Killer, looking to make up ground. 13th is Nathan. 14th, Ibany. 15th, Cod Oliver. 16th, Ryan Van Doom. 17th, Mason. 18th, Lee and Footy Dad, both yet to set laps, but Lee is not participating in it as he's an admin of the Reserve Championship.
An interesting trivia on Footy Dad as we speak. Footy Dad hails from Australia, so technically it's 4 AM or 5 AM for him, and I must give it to that lad for staying up that late for the SFR. I mean, the kind of devotion and love that SFR gets is tremendous.
Sorry about that. Anyway, look, not too long till we get into the formation lap. The drivers sorting out their strategies heading towards tonight's race.
Talking about strategies, how much fuel do you put in?
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see.
Extra fuel? I mean, I'm asking you, how much extra fuel do you put in?
Good question. About 3 or 4. It depends on what's legal, if I'm being honest. But anyway, here's the formation lap.
You just don't want to reveal the secret on the call.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you for that, sir. Anyway. Lewis has left the session. Is he lagged out?
Lewis has been having some connection issues.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's mentioned it to me in our parties, but yeah. Race parties. Yeah, he's back in. That's good. That's music. What we'd love to hear. But anyway. This is going to be the battle to watch because we have Ed Williams leading the way, Kilburn second, but the two Ed's other two championship rivals, Quinton and Luke, on the second row. This could be a very interesting battle between the top three in the standings, as they're very close to each other. But we can't rule out anybody else in this because it's going to be hard to predict. I mean, there's no guarantees that the top three are going to win it, but they look very strong. I think it's an interesting grid. It'll be interesting to see who'll stay out of trouble, keep it disciplined, keep doing their own thing, and come out on top.
I'm really thinking that Ben, I mean the P14 guy,
yeah,
is maybe playing a safe game to avoid the turn 1 chaos. And
yeah, he's gone on the mediums.
Because clearly he's P4 in the championship standing.
Yeah.
I think the P14 is really his master plan for them.
Yeah, this could be it. Could this be the strategy of Ben's career? Yeah, and anyway, here they come now. Adam bringing up the rear. I don't know if he's even racing or not, but it's interesting to see Adam on the grid. But anyway, he brings up the rear. Now, here we cut. Here we go. This has got to be here we come. 5 red lights. Engine revs rising. We've got the 5 red lights. It's lights out and away we go. Good start from Ed Williams and Cooper. Oh, there's a Williams in trouble. Mason is gone straight away. Oh no!
That's a disaster.
Who was at fault for that? But there's a Rosso that just went off, and there's a safety car as the race gets underway. Wow! What has happened there? There's already been chaos in the race before it's even started. Wow!
Is that how the GP4 Japan race would happen? I really don't want it.
Yeah, I mean, now I'm worried for tomorrow, actually. If you think about it. But anyway, hopefully we can get a proper restart going by the time the safety car goes.
What would be the interesting thing to notice is which of these guys would actually pit.
Yeah. Brilliantly spotted. We need to get their tyres up. The entire top 10 are all on softs. This is that's the interesting gamble. So if they're gonna, I mean, it's only one lap. We're only 1 lap in. Don't get me wrong, but I think it's gonna be a moment of curiosity to see if the guys are gonna, the top 10, the soft runners are gonna pit in or stay out. But it looks like they're staying out.
Yeah, because Suzuka is not hard on the tires, so
Yeah,
you can really make a soft to medium work around here.
yeah. The only ones not even on soft or mediums is Ryan Van Doom on the hards. P14.
I think Ryan Van Dam is taking a gamble over here.
Yeah, it looks like that.
Maybe he's hoping for a few more safety cars throughout the race and maybe just zip through the
Yeah,
field
maybe he
like
could
that.
work his way up if it goes well, if it all goes to plan for Ryan. Right, I need to rewatch the if only we had replays on this game. But anyway, I think one of the Toro Rossos might have been involved in the incident. It might have been Ryan Van Doom that collected that who played a part in Mason's retirement, because as everyone got away, the top two got away cleanly, and then all of a sudden I saw a Williams, I saw Mason heading left on the straight into the wall and crashing out. I mean, it was
I think
absolute
this will definitely
chaos.
go down to the story.
Yeah, that's going to be an interesting one to see who's going to be see what punishment will be handed out or what action will be taken. But anyway,
We've got G-Man on the stream comment saying go A lad.
yeah,
That's full support to A lad.
yeah. Ooh, someone picks up a. Oh, Ryan Van Doom's got a 5-second time penalty for a collision with Ben. But anyway, safety car still out. Question for comms: thoughts on that F1 2020 will have the AWS graphics, estimated strategy and overtake estimation, etc., etc. I think is actually going to pave the way for an exciting game because I'm yet to see what it's like and see it in full detail. But I think I'm excited for it. I'm not gonna lie. Si, what do you think of it?
I'm equally excited. I mean, I've been watching the pre-game footage from Teammate Murdoch, High Contrast, and TR Limitless, and the most
I've watched
fascinating
a
news
bit of
that I've
Arava
got-
as well. I mean,
Yeah.
some very good F1 YouTubers that we've watched.
Yeah, I mean, it's fascinating that we got this info 2 months before, 1.5 months before the game is out. And
Yeah,
yeah, the trivia is that people who are playing on the pad or controllers are going to up their game. And me being a controller guy, I'm really looking forward to it.
yeah. It's going to be very exciting to see what the new features are going to be like once the game comes out and once we get racing in SFR Season 7.
But apart from these things, I would also like to mention that I'm really looking forward to the own your own team feature of the game.
Yeah, it's an exciting feature. I mean, it's interesting to see what you see. It'll be exciting to see what the career mode's like, because you're going to have like your own car, you're going to bring in like an engine supplier, and you're going to have your own sponsors as well. Obviously, you get to hire drivers and whatnot. I think it's an exciting future for F1 2020. I'm not going to lie. I think it's definitely got potential.
To be fair, in F1 2019, I've hardly done any career mode. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing
Safety cars coming in. Ed Williams.
Okay, let's get back on the race.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt you that side, but anyway, it's going to be interesting to see. We have Ed Williams heading into the last few corners now to get this underway. Bunched up the field. He gets a good getaway. Can he? He's already half a second ahead of Kill Bill, who has with the two contenders, Luke Bailey and Quinton, fighting each other for third place. What is going to happen between the two?
That's a very interesting safety car restart.
Yeah, good. That was good from Ed Williams. He got away absolutely beautifully on that restart. And I think this could be in a good position. There's a safety. Oh, there's the yellow flag, and Lewis has gone off. Ah, oh, poor Lewis. No, sorry, don't tell me you've left the session. No. Oh, he spun again. Disaster for Lewis. Oh, no. Sai told me that he had a power cut. But right now it looks like I'm going to be on my own. Anyway, now to focus on what we can find out on the track. Because the former GP4 drivers, James Oliver and James Killer, fighting for P9. This feels like GP4 last season all over again. It's just nostalgic to see these guys, Ollie and James Killer, race each other. But anyway, through the DRS straight, Killer doesn't even out. He's going to pull alongside Cole Oliver. Can he complete the move? Yes, he does. Into P9 goes James Killer. Very good lap from the former GP4 driver. Very good pass from the GP4 driver, or the ex-GP4 race winner. But anyway, Irish Potato is right on the back of Luke Bailey. This is not what the championship contender wants, as he's trying to close in on. Oh, there's a yellow flag in sector 1, and it's Footy Dad in trouble. He spins in the Dunlop section. Not disaster for Lewis. PX is in the pits. I don't know what's happened to him, but anyway. Potato still right on the back of Luke Bailey, who's also still in hot pursuit of his championship arch rival Luke Bailey. And now if Ed Williams wins this race, and it says it is, this could be a huge advantage, as Oliver and Bennett are fighting it out for P10. Ben goes down the inside, went round the outside, but no, he sticks behind Oliver. Can he get him in the next on the DRS straight? DRS is not going to be online until lap 7, but he goes round the outside. Can he make it stick? Wow, very good stuff from Ben, who goes into P10. Look, but now back to the battle with Luke Irish and Quinton. Heading under the bridge now. What is going to happen between the three? Can Potato close in on Luke Bailey, who's leading, who's looking to get past? Is Peered by Gaming as a 3-second time penalty from multiple warnings. Oh, you hate to see that from Peered on potentially his debut. His Footy Dad gets a 3-second time penalty, and there's a yellow flag in sector 2, and it's Feared by Gaming who's spun off. Not the lap that he wants. Not to feel for the Renault man, I have to say. But here comes Luke, and now back to Luke Bailey, who's still right on Quinton's tail as DRS is about to begin. He's got DRS on the Haas. Can he close up on his championship rival? Yes, he's closing it up, but not enough to make a move. Potato still keeping chase of the two, waiting for something to happen and take advantage of it. Feared by Gaming goes into the pits. What's he going to go off? We'll see what he goes on at when he comes out. He's onto the mediums already on lap 7. This is interesting to see how the oh, welcome back, Si.
Thanks.
No problem. Oh, there's a yellow flag in sector 1. But Potato still right on the back of Luke and Quinton. Heading towards the end of sector 3. Lewis gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings.
As you speak, the biggest position gainer has been 4.1 Darius Adam.
Hold on. Yeah, let me take a look.
He's gained 7 positions through the first 7 laps.
7 places gained, and in P13 this is solid from Adam. But heading back into that battle for third place. This has got to be the most interesting battle of the race, because you've got Quinton and Luke Bailey. Oh, Luke picks up a little bit of dirt as Irish goes round the outside beautifully and takes advantage of it. Wow. What an overtake by Potato.
That's a brilliant move.
It was. It's one of my favourite places to overtake, is to go around the outside. I mean, it's just, you just feel alive when doing it. It's just completely outrageous. But anyway, back to this, still focusing on this battle for third. Quinton still leading the way, but with Ed Williams now 3.3 up on Kill Bill, who's now gained a relatively comfortable advantage. If he can keep it on track, I think he could be in a very, very strong position.
I think it's only Ed Williams' race to spoil it from here.
Oh, yellow flag for sector 2. Wonder who's that. Con Oliver gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. But anyway, here comes Potato now. He has DRS on Quinton. Can he get the move done on the straight? Yes, he does. And A-Lad picks up another 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Not ideal for A-Lad. Potato goes out a bit wide, heading through the S-curve.
I think Potato put a brilliant move over there, over Quinton.
Yeah, that was good. He used it. He took advantage of the DRS perfectly. As Potato now is closing back up to Kill Bill. The Williams man, the number 1, well, not number 1, but anyway. He's showing some very strong pace around Japan, as he's up into third. There's a yellow flag in sector 1. I don't know who's got involved in that. Oh no! Oh no! Adam's gone wide. Adam has gone wide and it's picked up quite a lot of dirt.
That's not good.
No. If he ends up getting a 3-second time penalty, I'm gonna do that shout for him.
But talking about Irish Potato, I mean, he's on fire right now.
He is. He could potentially be on for a podium here. He's closing up on the back of Kill Bill. Go on. Oh, he's gonna have him on the DRS straight. Yes. You love to see Williams on the podium. But anyway, he has the DRS. He has DRS. But he does get a 3-second time penalty.
Oh, and
he's got it!
Brilliantly.
Wow! Up into second goes Irish Potato. This is superb stuff from him.
The interesting question is, will Irish Potato close the gap to Ed Williams and put
That's
him
a
under
good question. But his pace but he's got the potential on it based on his pace. But he needs to increase that gap to Kill Bill first.
I think with the kind of racecraft he's been displaying the past couple of laps, I think that's bound to happen. But the interesting question, or the interesting that I'm looking at is
Ed leads the way. Yeah, very good point. He's now 7 tenths down on Potato. as Quinton is looking to close back up, as we have a sector 1 yellow flag for whatever reason, but Adam's gone in on the hards. Will we see a typical Adam race where he ends up getting the fastest lap? I mean, I know it's going to be much harder because you've got drivers that got the potential to compete in the Prem and GP2, but
well, it's Adam, so you never know.
yeah, it is Adam. You're absolutely right. But Kill Bill, sorry, James Killer being chased down by Cassidy. The Toro Rosso man heads into the chicane, the final chicane. Now heading into the final corner onto the home straight. Nathan gets a 3-second time penalty for mobile warning. Oh, there's penalties.
Put that and pit dog.
Oh,
the 5-second
no.
penalty for corner cutting.
Oh, no.
Were they braking late?
Possibly. Luke Bailey and the Spit Dog pitting in. Onto the mediums they go. Nathan now looking to close up on that battle between James Killer and Cassidy.
That's exactly what I wanted to point it to. Oh, and Cassidy goes wide.
Oh,
sorry, and Nathan goes wide. Sorry.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, brilliantly spotted. I thought Cassidy went a little bit wide for a second, but heading towards the turn under the bridge, through the hairpin in turn 11.
Maybe got a little excited over there.
Yeah, he spotted, mate. But anyway, Nathan's getting a little bit left behind now. Can Cassidy close in on James Killer? This is going to be a very interesting battle between the two. Potatoes now only 3.9 behind Ed Williams, who's now also developed a 2.2 gap to Quinton. This is an absolutely impressive drive from Potato.
Closing on James Killer.
Yeah.
He's almost on his gearbox.
Yeah. People pitting in, Killer pitting, Cassidy going by. Is this be an uppercut?
We know that this game really favors the undercut. Now with Cassidy going for the overcut,
ooh,
will it work for Cassidy? Because James Killer will be coming out on fresh mediums.
Yeah, brilliantly pointed out.
It will be really interesting to see.
Oh, Van Badoon's gone from the session. What? He looks like he went out on the wet. He just put in the wet.
I think it's one of those things where you're changing your tire too hard and then you change it to
oh dear. That looks like a Hammercat moment there.
I'm really sorry.
I'm sorry to say that. Look, I had to do it.
I apologize for that. But yes, mate, you had to do it.
Yeah, he had to. How can you not resist when someone goes on a wet compound on a dry track?
In all fairness, I was about to give that reference.
It must have been a D-pad malfunction, as Footy Dad looked to have gone wide. Don't know what that's about, but anyway, he's lost his front wing as well. Poor Footy Dad. That is an iconic moment. But anyway, the Speed Bike Gaming goes off. And he's picked up some wing damage. I don't know if he's lost his full wing. We need to get a solid enough view. As Footy Dad retires from the session, he's beaten, and there's a safety car! Safety car on lap 13 as Footy Dad crashes out at the end of sector. Oh no. Here we go again. It better not be a power cut moment. Wow, what a race this has been. Wow. This is going to be an interesting restart. Footy Dad has left the session, understandably so. Not the race he wanted. Awesome, glad to hear that side. But anyway, Potato, no, Ebony leading the way. He's on 12 lap old mediums. He's going to have it's not going to be long until Ed Williams and Potato and Kill Bill and Quinton and possibly A-Lad come in and overtake him, because compared to comparing a fresh set of mediums to 12 lap old on the same compound, you're not going to do it if you've got that 12 lap old mediums compared to new to guys behind on fresh tyres, because your pace is about to go off. I mean, your grip levels will end up falling away inevitably. A-Lad gets a free 5-second time penalty for exceeding track limits. I have not seen. Well, I haven't seen it, but even he heads into the pits now. It's going to be interesting to see what he goes on. Williams still leads the way with Potato behind and Kill Bill third. Quinton in fourth. It's all about. He's got to do a repeat of that first getaway. Oh dear. Oh, sorry, but I'm just really tired of it. Anyway. Poor Lewis. He's left the session, he can't take control of his car. Well, if he's still got control of that car, I'll be glad for him, but... Size back in. Yes! I need my co-commentator back. Now, welcome back. It's the second time.
Yeah, the power has gone off and it has just come
Yeah,
back.
I understand you, mate.
And we've got a safety car?
Yeah.
Wow.
30 Dads crashed out. Nathan gets a 5-second time penalty for a collision with James Killer. Ooh.
That's not good.
This is getting very scrappy in the midfield. You've got to keep it calm.
Because I think Nathan went for the undercut over James Killer, and if it doesn't pay off, he would be killing him.
Yeah. Safety car still yet to come in.
So I would really like to apologize to the streamers who are watching, because it's raining cats and dogs at my place over here, so the power is up and down. But
yeah, it's alright.
Now.
Hopefully it'll be fine. But I think that's the safety car coming back in, as Ed looks like he's about to bunch up that pack. What is he going to do for the last corner? Nathan gets another 5-second penalty for colliding with James Killer. It's definitely getting scrappy in that midfield as he goes into the pits immediately. Bit by Gaming gets a 5-second.
I hope it's not a cold-blooded rivalry going on between Nathan and James Killer.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. But anyway, Potato now. Can he close in on Ed Williams? He's shown tremendous pace throughout this race, overtaking Kill Bill, Quinton and Luke Bailey. 3 very fast drivers. As Potato, as the drivers head through the chicane. What is going to happen through there? Ed keeps it very cleanly.
And as we speak about this, Code Oliver is got it to the point.
Yeah. And Benny chasing down Oliver again. This is going to be interesting to see what if his is going to go on to overtake mode. He's closing up. Can he keep? He was going to go for a move, but he keeps it behind him. Keeps it behind very sensibly. Because if you end up doing something risky like a dive bomb, for example, it could potentially end your race along with the driver you're trying to overtake. But he goes around the outside. Can he make it stick? Can he make it stick? Yes, he goes into P10.
Brilliant move. Brilliant
wow.
Move, I mean.
What a move from Ibeni. But Oliver still is now looking to get back at that racing point. He's now starting to leave him behind a little bit. And now Ed is now starting to close up a gap as Kill Bill is looking to get some payback from earlier and close in on Irish Potato.
Potato has been dropping back. I mean, over 1 lap he has already dropped 8/10.
Oh, it's the yellow flag is sector 1, and it's Adam in trouble. Adam is in deep trouble as he's gone off through the S curve. Deary me, poor Adam.
As of now, the closest battle at the top is between Quinton and Kill Bill GR.
Yeah, and Luke Bailey's. I wouldn't rule out Luke Bailey just yet. Quinton is now right on the back. Oh, Oliver has a 3-second time penalty for multiple warning. But Quinton keeps it right behind him. Can we keep it clean, lads? Please. Can we keep it clean?
I've got a brilliant helicopter shot of that view.
Oh, yes. You love to see a helicopter shot. It's beautiful. Potato gets the fastest lap of a 1:31.4.
I think that's rapid. And the medium, doing a 1:31.4. He's really dictating this race.
Yeah. Really spotted, but anyway, A-Lad being hunted down by Cassidy. Heading past Dunlop, heading into the end of sector 1. Still right on the back of him as Cassidy takes a little bit of curve to close in on A-Lad.
I'm on the
Bird by Gaming gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings.
I don't think Fate by Gaming is having a good race tonight.
No, not the debut want, so you've got to feel for him.
Definitely.
Yeah, and Luke Bailey's really looking to close up on Quinton.
That's an interesting battle, to be honest.
It is. I mean, again, you've got
a really good slipstream.
Yeah.
Towards the hairpin or not the hairpin, sorry.
Yeah,
towards the Kissinger triangle.
Here he comes through the DRS straight. Quinton looking to close up. Still keeps it right behind. Yeah, brilliantly spotted. You've got to be careful with how much curb you're taking for the S section, because I've practiced on there a few times, and there have been several occasions where I've lost the car and just belted it into the wall, which is not what you want to see. But Ibeni is now closing up on that battle with James Killer and the Spit Dog. So Killer, the experienced ex-GP4 driver, is in a Racing Point sandwich.
Brilliantly spotted, mate. In all fairness, between all this racecraft that we're talking about, we need to understand that you use a little downforce when you're following a car. So, it's hampering James Killer's moves around the corner, but he's got the skill to really keep it up. To following that Racing Point so closely of Spit Dog, and let's see if he makes the move on the home straight when he
yellow flag. someone's in trouble, and it might have been Nathan, I'm not too sure, but anyway, we need to focus on this battle for 8th. The Killer gets DRS. The Killer and Ibeni both get get both DRS.
Very strongly over there.
Oh, that was very close. Can we keep it clean, lads? Please, please. Oh, Oliver's gone.
Oh, that's not good. That's really not good.
Oh no. Where is he? What's happened to him? I think
I'm on board with Nathan as we speak and
that was hard to spot. I think he might have retired in the pits. I don't know.
Yes.
But it looks like it. But anyway, he's left the session now. He's not happy. Killer now, right on the back of Spit Dog. Really looking to close in. Mason's left the session as well.
The heart is really interesting.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah,
Benny's looking to go down the inside. Side by side, can they keep it clean? Oh, Killer goes wide. Oh, he's lost it. He's lost it and he's in the wall. And he's lost his front wing as well. Oh no. Lewis goes by into 10th. And very soon, very soon goes, Zodon's cleared by Gaming. That is not what you want to see for James Killer. I'm disappointed for him. Does it look like such a good battle? Yeah, maybe.
He's a formidable driver. He knows how to take the 130R.
Yeah, he's got a speed. I think he might have a speeding penalty as well. But anyway, he's going onto the softs.
Yeah, with 7 laps
could be the fastest lap. It's Cassidy now gets overtaken by Aylad. Yeah, brilliantly spotted. Anyway, Bid by Gaming gets to 3 seconds up. Time penalty for multiple warnings.
Thanks to 2 safety cars, that the field is so bunched up. Looks so close together.
Yeah, I agree. It's interesting to see that.
Quinton is in the DRS zone with Luke Bailey. Luke Bailey, let's not forget, is one of our championship standing toppers.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Here he comes, Luke Bailey. Is he going to get DRS on? He's going to get DRS on Kill Bill. He's 3 tenths down on his best lap, but he's still closing on the back of that Ferrari. It's traditional to see that Mercedes Ferrari battle nowadays because remember when McLaren were top dogs and they had Mercedes engines. But it's the works team the Mercedes works team that are doing the bits, and they have done for about 6 years, 5 or 6 years now.
I would agree with that. With the McLaren moving on to the Mercedes engines from 2021,
yeah,
it's really going to make it an interesting prospect.
Yeah, it is. I think there's huge potential for McLaren to grow.
Luke Bailey now within the DRS zone.
Yeah,
he's
still in that DRS zone as the 2 Racing Points swap positions.
Ben on P9 has really not lived up to his P4 in the Resolve Championship, to be honest.
No. Not that I think it's best of races, but it's still a 9th place is better than getting no points at all.
Will his teammate let him through?
Ooh.
Will Ben
Good question. Bid by Gaming does another 3-second penalty. But anyway, pardon me, but anyway, we need to focus on that battle for 3rd. Can Luke Bailey get a good run on Kill Bill? He's going to have the slipstream. Can he make the most of it? He's going to close in, but not enough. As they both take a wide entry.
Will last for under 1 lap.
Yeah, I agree.
unless you get a really good exit on the spoon curve and then move on to a really good position to the 130R.
Nathan gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Come on. Oh, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be an interesting finish between that top three. I mean, both of them have got the better of Quinton in the standings. Don't forget, because Ed could potentially go on to win this race and take the championship lead with him if he keeps doing what he's doing. But Potato is not far off behind, because he's only like 1.4 seconds down on Ed Williams. So could this be a decisive finish?
This could be a decisive finish. I mean, Ed Schroeder has been out on the top, out of nowhere. I mean, he's shown his brilliance through this race at Suzuka.
Absolutely agree with that. But Luke Bailey gets a 3-second time penalty and feared by Gaming has left the session. On track as well. Oh dear. I don't know whether he's had enough or he's had connection issues, but
I'm sure it's a connection issue.
Yeah.
I want to be positive.
Ayla gets past Cassidy, who are both now getting caught by the 2 racing points very slowly. And this is
in the heart, so he's
Fid's back, and I thought someone's crashed out. But anyway, Adam in the pits now. Could he is he going to go for that typical Adam strategy and go for the fastest lap? He's on the soft. Potato. No, Kill Bill still being chased down by Luke Bailey. I mean, don't quite count out Quinton yet, because he's starting to get a little bit closer to that battle up ahead. So could this be a decisive podium? Could this be this has got to be a decisive finish, because we've got, I mean, it might come down to penalties, who knows, but this is good. This is a very, very good battle with Luke and Kill Bill. Potato now really closing in on Ed Williams.
Can Luke Bailey closing on Kill Bill?
Yep, brilliantly spotted, Si. He's right on the back of that Ferrari. Is he trying to make Kill Bill a little bit nervous, because he's really closing that gap down?
I've got this respect for the GF4 and the GR guys, because they really got that racecraft in them to really hold on to those positions. So it's really interesting to see how Kill Bill really defends on Luke Bailey, because he's closing in as we speak.
Yeah. Very, very well put, Si. He's now 2 tenths behind. He's got a very good chance to get him on the DRS straight through turn 1. And here he comes through the fast left-hander. He's got to keep it clean. Yes, he does. He's keeping it behind. James Killer gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings.
Not the kind of race that James Killer would have expected on his debut back here at the park.
No, he's gonna have. But Luke has DRS on Kill Bill. Can he get the move done? No, he's still right behind him. Cassidy and Ayla swap positions once again.
I think I've got to give credit to Kill Bill for positioning his car perfectly for that defensive turn 1. I mean, he knows that once he's through the S curve, there's no chance of overtaking with the kind of pace he's got.
Yeah.
So it really boils down to how Luke gets to the spoon curve and how he gets to the 130R. but we know Luke is capable of it.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. This is going to be a very interesting finish as Irish Potato is still trying to get some extra tenths off, take an extra tenth off Ed Williams, because he's really closing in.
Irish Potato has shown some really brilliant race.
Yeah, the top two have been fantastic.
At one point,
oh, he's in DRS range. Could he be in DRS range?
I think we should
a bit of dirt from Ed's Alfa Romeo that he's picked up. But anyway, through the DRS straight. Yes, he's got it. He has DRS. Potato gets the fastest lap of the race as a reward.
8 tenths all of a sudden. Did he miss a gear change or something?
This could play. This is going to be interesting here because this could play into Quinton's hands.
Watch the Irish Potato battle and has because of Luke Bailey.
Yeah. Cool.
And Luke
Bailey. Oh, very close. He still keeps it. He still keeps it behind him. Bit of lag from Kill Bill.
Really holding his nerves.
Yeah, This is really good. This is going to be a very intense finish as we've got 2 laps to go. With Quinton now really right on the back of Luke Bailey. This could be This is going to be a fascinating fight to the end. 3-car fight. Same with that battle for the lead. If Potato can still close him down quickly enough. And then Fit Bike Gaming has crashed out of the session, and he not so much crashed out, but he's retired in the pit lane. Massive shame for Fit Bike Gaming. Got to feel for him. Here comes Adam now through the final corner. He's 1.1. He's improved on his best lap, and Lewis gets a 5-second time penalty for exceeding track limits. Poor Lewis.
But I really must hand
But anyway, Cassidy, he's right in the back of Kill Bill. Can he get the move done? No, he's still keeping it behind him. He keeps it behind him. He's through the chicane.
2 tenths behind Kill Bill.
He's knocking it off. He's knocking that time off. But
can Luke Bailey make this move on the home straight?
Yeah, he's got. Yeah, he's got to.
10 down.
Yeah, he's 4 tenths. Yeah, exactly. He's closing up. Oh, fight is on the final. We're on the final lap now. Potato still giving it his all to close down Ed Williams, who's been absolutely dominant all race. But I think this could be a very interesting race, because I think if I were to give it my driver of the day now, and I wanted to strike the commentator's curse, I'd have to give it to Potato, because he drove. His pace has been around here has been absolutely phenomenal. I mean, the way he's been able to get better at Quinton, Luke, and Cassidy, but Luke Bailey, Quinton, and Kill Bill has been incredible. But anyway, could he close down? Could he close Ed Williams down? He's at under a tenth, so could he get him on the DRS straight? I don't think this is going to be enough though, because it's not. But anyway, here comes Ed Williams now through the final corner to take a very well-deserved victory at Suzuka in the Reserve Championship. This could potentially put him into the championship lead, as we've still got a fight for P3. Kill Bill heading round the final corner now, heading towards the final corners now through the home straight. He takes P3, Luke Bailey P4, Quinton P5, Cassidy comes home in 6th place. Oh, Adam's gone! Adam's crashed out! But anyway, A-Lad Spit Dog goes into 8th. A-Lad goes and finishes 9th, and Lewis, through the final corner, potentially takes the final point. Unless Nathan can get anything out of it, he gets a 5-second time penalty. For unserved penalty, for an unserved penalty. So could this be an opening for Nathan, who's still got James Keller right behind him, which is a familiar sight at the start of the race before Nathan had to come in due to serve a penalty, I believe. But anyway, Nathan now comes home in P11 and also has a 5-second penalty to unserved. But Killer goes now
I've just seen Nathan
P11.
dropping down to P12.
Yeah, it has.
So let's see what
a
the
race!
standings are.
So I think the sooner we can get that top 3 in, I think the better. But anyway, here's the podium now. What a fantastic drive from Ed Williams, who takes who dominated from start to finish to clinch that win. Wow, that was a good race.
Take a bow at Williams. That was a brilliant drive.
Yes, love to see Williams on the podium. Being a Williams driver and fan, I'm just saying that because I can. Anyway, let's go run through the standings now. Ed Williams takes a dominant victory here at Suzuka. Potato comes home with a fantastic second place finish. Kill Bill slots out the final podium slot in third. Fourth place you've got Luke Bailey. Fifth Quinton. Sixth Ibeni comes home in sixth place. Cassidy in seventh. Spit Dog eighth. A-Lad 9th, Lewis in 10th, clinching the final points. And you've got James Killer and Nathan, and retiring you have Adam, Bid by Gaming, Cod Oliver, Ryan Van Doom, Footy Dad, Lee Nell, and Mason Harris. They've all retired in that race. Wow. That was a good race.
That was indeed a good race, mate.
From a lap 1 safety car, from the get-go, to a very close battle for P3. Wow, we're going to need to get that top 3 in.
Please do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm planning to do. Yeah, I think I gave it to a Potato. Yeah.
But still not enough. Of course, we need to hand it out to Ed Williams for his brilliant drive.
Yeah, I agree. I think the top 2 would be my nominations. But anyway. Oh, it's actually Potato is actually Con. Did not realise that. See if we can get Kill Bill in as well. No. Oh, shit. Alright, anyway, we're gonna get the winning car up. But anyway. Come on. Now, we're gonna wait for the for the winner to come in and see if Kill Bill joins in as well. But come on, good race. You've shown some very phenomenal pace. I mean, you've got to be happy. You've got to be really proud of that drive. But yeah. Yeah.
Notepad, let me ask you this. At one point during the first stint, you were about 4 seconds down to Ed Williams. What were your thoughts when you were attacking him? Because at end of the race, you brought it down to 1 second, or at sometimes you are within the DRS range. So what were your thoughts while you were approaching Ed Williams or while you were attacking Ed Williams?
You have. Yeah.
were you trying to do anything different from the normal? Usually, people go on lean through the S curves and then hit it hard throughout the entire track. So, were you trying to do anything different to get up to Ed Williams? Yes, mate, that was a very brilliant drive. So Tom, have you got the other drivers in or?
Yeah, we've got Ed in, but we have yet to get Kilburn in. But anyway, one last question for Con. Now that what's your strategy heading into? You'll be racing here in Japan again with the GP2 lads. Are you going for the same strategy as today for a podium, or are you hoping to, as we've got faster drivers, or is it you looking to maintain it? Yeah, thank you for that. Ed, congratulations on the win. You've dominated that from start to finish. Take us through it.
Ed, I've got one more question for you. I'm the co-comms with Tom over here.
Yeah.
Your first stint in the quali wasn't that great. I mean, you were down there between P6, P7, if I'm not wrong. But then you really moved your quali pace up a really big notch and moved it to a defining provisional pole kind of position. So, what were your thoughts after your first stint? I mean, where were you looking yourself? Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, I think so. But anyway, that win, along with Quinton in 5th, puts you on a 65 of about 65 points. Yes, you're
that
right,
makes you
Tom.
the championship leader. Gotta be happy. I mean, you must be happy with hearing that. Yeah. Yeah, see. Yeah, look. Yeah. You're now the road runner, as they say. But anyway, heading into Mexico. What's the strategy going into there? Yeah. Hmm. Yeah.
Ed Williams, one last question. If I'm sorry to interrupt, but one last question. You have won 2 races on the trot. Are you looking forward for the third one? I said if you have won 2 races on the trot, you have won it at Russia as well. We have won it at Japan. So, are you confident of winning it at Mexico as well? Okay. So, who do you think would be your closest rivals? I mean, who would be challenging you for that win?
Yeah, he was. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's all the questions I've got.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Congratulate. Yeah. I think that's it from me. I mean, not sure if Kill Bill's coming in, but yeah. Yeah. It's but anyway, I think that's, unless Kill Bill comes in, I think that's got to be it for tonight. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Do leave a like if you're new here. Do subscribe to the SFR channel for all the action across all 4 divisions and the classics and the reserves. Sai, thank you very much for joining me on comms. Hope to see you again on commentary come the end of the season.
Thank you for having me next to you tonight.
No problem. It's been a pleasure. Anyway, do apologise. The commentary, my commentary, was a little bit lackluster compared to usual. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you in GP2 next week. But this is the Reserve Championship. Signing off.